Click, like, subscribe, and let's get ready to paint.
Welcome everybody back to Painting with Cello. I'm your humble host, Cello. Uh, Today's project is gonna be titled Marco Polo. Those that grew up in the golden age of childhood should know what I mean. I say Marco Polo, the commonly known game that we used to play mostly in the swimming pool. That was mostly a swimming pool game. But I say that to say this. All have been those who have been following me and give you a little background where I come from and things of that nature. Well, I was born in Griffin, Georgia, in the country. Stayed there till I was probably one, I believe. Then I stayed in Pool Creek. And then after Pool Creek, I was on the Low Drive 2216 Point View Apartment, Apartment B. Apartment used to be right across from trash to the dumpster because we was up on the hill, like you had to come down the steps to get to the dumpster. And when I tell you what, those are some memories, crazy memories, man. That's why I did all my devious, achieved mysteries. However you say that word, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just stay getting into stuff. I stay getting in trouble over there. And then due to a drastic event, my grandma had died. And it seemed like my whole life changed. Then it's like we moved from over there to the west side. So I've been on the west side since I was 12, all the way up into adulthood. So you might always say, most of my influence came from the west side. I was also, so early age, I stayed in SWAT, Southwest Atlanta. But the bulk of making me who I am is west side. I would have had a different path if I had to move. That's funny if you look at it like your life probably would have went a completely different direction if you stayed in a certain situation around certain people. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I came to the west side, I had to humble myself because you gotta look at it when I stayed off the low drive. I grew up with these dudes like before even starting school type stuff. So, it's a different type of bond. You feel what I'm saying? And I was kind of like one of the ringleaders of the apartments. It's me, my best friend named Eric Johnson. And he used to have this cousin. Was it Veronica? I think it was Veronica. She was light skinned, slim. My mom and them house used to have those beads. Like in them old pimp movies, they had a bead separating room. So if to go in their kitchen, you had to walk through the beads, go to the back, you had to walk through the beads, so you hear them beads every time somebody come. And then he had a cousin named Steve. Now, since I moved from there, I ain't never ran into Eric. Only person I ran into that I knew that was related to him was his cousin, Steve. One time I had got jammed up in a traffic stop, so I'm in a holding cell and shit. And I'm wondering why this dude keep looking at me. I'm like, wait, what y'all looking at? So he finally made it way over here to where I was at. And he like, you remember my cousin Zozo? I like, yeah, for sure. He like, hey, I'm Steve, your cousin, one who used to come over there all the time. I'm like, oh man, small that world. But yet, all these years I've been in the city, bro, I never ran into Eric. Like my cousins, them run into him. Shout out to my cousin Rico. He stayed in Shamrock. So he still kept in touch with people in Southwest. Once I moved to the West Side, I just became a West Side nigga. I ain't never catch the bus over there to move. None of that. You feel me? None of that. So it was like that part of my childhood gone. You know me, shut off. Whole new life started. That was crazy. It took some time getting adapted to, but I built some close bonds. But to say that, to say this, man, I don't understand what's up with these youngsters out here claiming they from Atlanta wearing skirts, bro. I'm swiping through the little social media, whatever, and I see a picture of these two dudes with the tennis skirts on, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. I like it ain't, and then throwing up the middle finger. I'm saying, bro, I don't care how many middle fingers you throw up or how many guns you show, bro. You got a skirt on. You got a tennis skirt on there. You showing thigh meat. Like, come on, bro. What going on with y'all for real? I just want to know. Like, this shit right here got me confused. And then the part that hurt the worst though, bro, is like people who come from out of town. They think that the whole city rocking like that, bro. No sir. It's still some real ones out here. We don't really be out in the spot like nightclub, take pictures and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? My generation, we ain't even take pictures, bro. Get a dude on camera was a rare occurrence. And if you came around the neighborhood take a picture, bro, they finna take your phone and everything. That's a no-go. We were big on pictures. So this new era, everybody take pictures and film and everything. But we was raised in the age of secrecy. Like you do your dirt. You do your dirt by yourself, you do your dirt under the cloak of darkness or something. You don't just advertise what you got going on. That's crazy to me. So those who in the know gonna know anyway. You ain't gotta be out here on the loudspeaker like, yeah, I do whoop. I do whoop. And then I'm looking at little baby. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? And I seen Young Jock do a concert and they had on like a halter top sweater shirt or something. I'm like, bro, why are you showing your stomach, bro? All this stuff is just questionable. I understand that, be who you be and express yourself how you express it. Don't be claiming one thing, doing another. I just can't believe boys trying to make you think it's cool. And just cause you got a name brand on it, come on, boy, miss me with it. Just because your clothing have a name brand on it does not mean it is anything than what it is, bro. You're in a tennis skirt. You feel? You showing thigh meat and shit, me, bro. Then we having them big old, what I call them junk, Buzz Lightyear shoes. Oh, should be. Check out, I got Balenciaga on it, bro. Them things look crazy. I'm just saying, ever since everybody been wanting to get in the spotlight, it's just the world just going, ain't, it's just crazy, bro. It seems like some real Bible stuff, like for real, bro. All this ain't there. Well, I ain't know. I read the Bible, but I ain't read the Bible like that. I'm more of a person of faith, and I believe in treating others how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no ill intent toward nobody, but I will defend myself tight. You feel me? I ain't out here with my chest pulled out trying to beat my chest like I'm a gorilla, just like I'm the big and the baddest. No, I just be trying to get my little money and keep pushing, bro. I'm saying help those who come in my path, and I know it's something bigger moving everything. So don't trip. Whole key of life is knowing your position. Man, I ain't trying to be too much of what I ain't. So I believe in the talk less. Ain't always gotta be seen, and everybody ain't gotta be in your bed. That get old. And just used to move in a certain way, man. But I just don't respect. I can't. We can't honor that, man. Not speak for all the real ones who be running around Atlanta, bro. That every day get up and be in the street trying to get them some money. I know I can proudly speak for all of them. I'm saying we not with that, bro. We not dead John Craig. Y'all look like some clowns or ain't gonna lie to you. But and this is the kicker for me, bro. Why is it only the young black entertainers doing this? I don't really see no white artists doing this or anybody else, any other complexion doing this. Only time I see it is in America. And those of darker skin tone. You know what I'm saying? You don't see nobody else out here doing that, man. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can tell a lot of y'all that had no daddy in your life. You can tell a lot of y'all that got no daddy. That's why you got so many deadbeat parents, male and female on both sides. Cause you can't point the finger on at one cause too. Both parties have to be blamed in this situation, man, for the outcome thing going on, bro. Like if you could have to the females, if you could have, you laid down with this man, you had a child with this man, and you should want the best for your child. You shouldn't want to use your child as a bargaining chip, which a lot of you are doing. Perfect example, the Anthony Edwards situation. He told her, he like, I'm not trying to be no daddy. Woo woo. So we go to court. Okay, cool. What I gotta pay? Bam, I'm paying all this in one lump sum. You feel me? They cut off any occurring fees, and then you want double back. Talking about you want $500,000 for X amount of years and stuff. But it ain't about no kid, bro. Cause it don't take no $1 million to raise no kid. I've been looking at the comment, but hey, but you looking like a fool. And then you already got a baby by the baby. I mean, little baby. So we already know what you chasing. You ain't doing them trying to get a check. And that's crazy and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? We need to do better, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. I wish it can go back to. I was looking at this day. I was looking at Jason lyrics, and it got some crazy moments in the movie. But my favorite part is when he was courting her, and like all the sweet stuff they would do, and like she'll open her eyes to certain stuff, and you feel me? He was receptive and learning, and he really, you could tell she loved him by the way she looked at him. That type of stuff. When can we bring that back? The innocent stuff, like what they did, it didn't cost no money for real, for real. You feel me? It was more on the time spent with the person, cause that's what the relationship is about. What it should be about is you really being into the person that you know what I mean? Instead of being on some circumstance of what you get benefit from the situation, I want to actually love the person. You know what I mean? Like I ain't got no artillery motives. I ain't trying to get no money out you. I ain't trying to woo woo. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with you. And the way they interacted showed that's the true symbol of love, bro. And that part always moved me. Matter of fact, that's my favorite black. I hate keep saying black, but my favorite urban love movie. But of similar black love and the innocence of it and how it's beautifully written. That's basically what I'm saying. It's beautifully written, and if life could emulate that, that would be a beautiful thing. And that all boils down to keeping the nuclear family together. See, when the mom and the dad really love each other, that spread out to the children. See what I'm saying? Instead of You see your mama always belittling or trying to F over your daddy, or, you know what I'm saying, because she really loved him and she heard that he probably moved on and doing better or whatever the situation. Or even got the dads who just be like, fuck them kids. You got something like that. But most of the ones I know, bro, they genuinely dudes I see they best intentions were always toward their kids. They might not had it, but I seen them in the act of trying to just like make stuff happen. Cause they're like, bro, I gotta get this for the kids. You know what I'm saying? For such. So it's real. It's way more real niggas than it is fuck niggas. But the honest thing is, most of the girls fuck with the fuck niggas. They're the ones they attracted to the fuck
Never
niggas.
sue the other driver after a
But
car accident.
the real
There's a
ones,
better way to get paid a way
and
bigger
I
check
seen
without
this, bro.
having
I
to go to
seen this
court
with my
or
own
pay
eyes.
expensive
How is it
upfront legal fees.
the fathers
It's
that
called
are
the
trying to do
2025
and
compensation
trying to
program,
be in the
and we're
kids'
looking for
life
10 more
are
car
the
accident
ones that the
victims to
baby
try the
mamas
program
take
for
through the
free
most
and get
bullshit.
paid
But
maximum
then the
maximum
ones who ain't even
compensation.
really stun them
No more
kid
money problems,
and be
no
like,
more
be on
stress.
some cuss
See
her
a
out every
second
time
newly
you see her
qualified
or
by just
F you or
clicking
act like
below
she don't
and answering
exist.
4 multiple choice
Them the
questions
ones
about your
they let
accident.
slide.
The
You
site
feel
will
me?
instantly tell you if you
And they
qualify
don't be trying
and
to
even
hamster
help you
them,
find
get
out how
them
much money
jammed
you
up
owe.
and crossed over there. And that used to be baffling to me. I'm like, that's crazy. Dude that's actually trying to be here for the kid. It's the one you want to put on child support and try to destroy his life, all because he chose no longer to want to be in a relationship with you. And probably now with a chick who really probably showing him that she really fuck with him and actually showing him the stuff and he's experiencing things he always wanted to experience with you, but you were just too immature or self-centered, only worried about yourself to even think of, hey, maybe this person will love this if I do this for them. Instead of always, what can you do for me? Or I need your hand constantly out. But don't you know if you keep pouring out of a pitcher of water, that pitcher gonna eventually get empty. Then what you gonna do? They gonna move on to the next pitcher, bro. And they left you with a big old empty pitcher, and they done hopped over here and Tom digging Larry. That shit crazy, bro. It's just sad. That's just my little interpretation. But boiling it all back to it, man. These boys would not be around him running around with these skirts on, thinking it's cute. Talking about, yeah, this such shit I got on. And keeping fathers in the household. We ain't gotta like each other, but our interest to be the betterment of this kid. And by y'all not doing it, you're seeing the product of that toxic situation. And sometimes God has his chosen. Some kids turn out perfectly fine out of all that BS. But a lot of them, they are doomed to repeat the cycle. You know what I mean? Just think about that. But I ain't mean to preach today, man. It was just something that was on my heart, and I just had to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite thing is if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm just speaking my point of view and what I see. Like, yeah, man. What's up with these dudes, bro? The whole world going soft. That's basically what it is. The whole world going soft. It's just certain things. I mean, we were growing up, you wouldn't even wear pink, bro. Like any light colors, we dudes were not fucking with. It was more like earth tones, red and black and white, regular. But never. You had someone scared to wear purple. All the time I wore purple was with what is the Colorado Rockies? Ain't that the color they purple and black? I remember I think I had a hat like that. Back when I was big in the hats. I start back rocking me hats again. Might be the move. But then you get hat hair. Shoot. I miss my hats, man. Ain't so much stuff I used to do growing up that I don't do no more. And you be thinking like, I wonder what made me just stop doing that. Or maybe it was when I got in a relationship and then I wasn't thinking about spending the money on me. Prior to when I wasn't in a relationship, I used to just buy whatever the hell I want. But when you're a man and you're responsible for other people, you know what I'm saying, you usually tend to put yourself last in the situation just to make sure everybody is straight. But on that note, man, we finna retire for the day on this session. Closing up, winding it down, you hear me? And then we'll be ready for the next installment. Make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe and show your boy some love, man. I greatly appreciate it. This not only benefits me, I hope it benefits somebody else out there. So thank you for another episode of Conversations and Paint with Cello. While I talk, listen and look. Until the next time, family.